Jeff and Jeannie, and their son Derek, part of the program. My last plug is regarding the off season. Guys, we're where we are because we work harder than other people. We do, plain and simple. Reminds me of what a conversation I had with Jeff Sweeney when they first were talking about coming over, and he was trying to find out Whitfield's secret. And my response was that the secret is there is no secret. Hard work makes dreams come true. There is no secret, and that is also on our Summer of Sacrifice shirts. I can't say enough, particularly to the lower school guys, that how important off-season training is. It's not too early. You shouldn't wait. You got to get your feet wet. You got to jump in there. TSL starts on Tuesday. It's important that we have a good group starting off, not dragging their heels in. It would be a shame to waste the potential that we have for years to come. Great programs. We lose 5 great seniors. Great programs just reload. I learned from Johnny P., who's not here tonight with us, but has been a big influence on me. To develop a business model that works, and we've got one in place. And if we work hard, we'll just reload. The analogy. If you go to Harvard, and you roll at Harvard, you sit in your dorm room, you never get into good classes, never get within good instructors, you're better off at Merrimack. So take advantage of the opportunities that you have. I'm extremely happy and proud of the way that we represent Whitfield School. And I'm going to let Buddy and Drew say a last word about lower school. They'd like to come up. Pat, you're going to handle the weigh-in details, okay? You guys talk lower school, and that'll be it.
I didn't come up here with any paperwork to give you a long speech or anything, but what I wanted to say to those guys in the middle school, they did an awesome job. You had a lot of guys and a lot of wins. Keep plugging away, keep doing what you're doing. It's good to see that we had, for most of the Tuesday night fights that these guys were involved in, they had some good showings that were going there. We gave the David Greathouse Award, which is you get your name on the plaque, which is here, and it went out to Richard. He's involved with he joined TSL. He's wrestling. He got better as the season went along, and he's going to be something to look forward to in high school, along with a lot of these other guys that are here. What I want to say to the little lower school guys or middle school is listen to what some of these guys are saying in the high school. Hard work, just keep knocking down the door. Me and Coach Sherritt have seen, and the whole staff has seen, many kids come through the program up at Whitfield and coming from nothing to being very successful in wrestling. I mean, it's not just wrestling; it's everything you do. Your training, your schoolwork, your time management, all that stuff comes into play. And we've got a really good middle school that's going to be I'm going to be happy to see them when they come to high school. All right? All right, see you.
I know that Buddy left me a lot of material to work with. Richard, remember to bring both your shoes to practice. And when you have to borrow shoes, they have to be the same size or it doesn't work out so well. Connor, try and drill as a drill partner, not a, hey, I'm going to pick this kid up and throw him 10 feet. It's important. Everybody else sitting at the table over there, focus when you're drilling, take your time, get it right. It's better to get it right than just mess around, and poor technique isn't good. Everybody was saying the more work you put in, the harder you work, the better the results. And good job this year, guys. Thanks.
All right, we're almost at the close now, folks. Bear with me a second. Among the traditions we have here at Whitfield Wrestling is the infamous weight management program. And who at the end of the season gains the most weight between the state tournament and the banquet? Now, we have a lot of fun with this, but there's a serious side to this. One of the things the sport teaches is discipline. And cutting weight is part of the sport, but it's also discipline. Right? Because done the right way, it's fine. Done the wrong way, it's not very good. Discipline is a lifelong lesson. You've heard these sorts of things earlier tonight. It's a lifelong lesson that I've seen my son, who drove Charlie to gray hair. I've seen him as he's become a young man and is now working, thank God, embodied. So we have some fun with this, but by the same token, it is a serious subject. When your youngsters cut weight, they need to do it the way that Charlie and the coaching staff teach them to do it, not on their own, not like I did 45 years ago. I won't get into that either. But anyway, we have a prize, and for those of you who have never tasted a Shelley Sherritt's
Oh no,
cake.
the torch is now passed on to Katie Sherritt's.
Katie.
Katie has learned the technique.
Well, these cakes are extraordinary. There's none better. But I'm going to count down from 3 to 1.
Katie.
In third place, weighing in today at 180.5 pounds, having gained 28.5 pounds, 18.75% body weight, Will Hahn. Close, but no cigar. In second, runner-up position, the young man who my son calls the craziest person he's ever met, and coming from my son, that's amazing. Weighing in at 172.2 pounds, having gained 27.2 pounds, 18.758% body weight, Rodney Hahn. And I'm told that they were searched for rocks in their pockets. And the winner, the 2011-2012 weight gain winner, in what I suspect is the highest weight gain since I've been doing this, who weighed in at 156.6 pounds, having gained 30.6 pounds, 24.28% of his body weight, Chris Wilkes.
Our new heavyweight.
Chris will be wrestling at 182 next year.
We want to make sure everybody gets their T-shirts. It's something that we take great pride in. You guys have seen the outstanding wrestler shirts around the room, and We also have our Summer of Sacrifice shirts and our Guts Club shirts. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is a record year for Guts Club. Guys that don't miss practice for any reason, and it paid off. So we'll call you up, and then that's it.
You're gonna do a little, then, I had these bands made, speaking of Band of Brothers, that say Whitfield State Champions for the team. So, can I call you out again, please?
Shoot them out there.
Don't put that in front of your mouth.
Just feed them to me. Feed them to me. Guys, come up, get your shirts, and thanks for coming, everybody. Eddie Hahn. Eddie Munster. Curtis Hahn.
Eddie Munster.
There's like 47.
Come on, boys.
There are girls we don't even know about.
Richard Jordan. Saad Raza.
Julie.
Julie Candu.
Nathan.
Max Walter.
Katie.